Charlie serves the drinks. Ideal. With the drunks.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or
Oi, we got beer. You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Baby, it's just you. Like a side.
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! Gal wants a word.
Excuse me, miss?
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I loved the song. It was perfect.
She's one of the reasons why this is such a great place to lie low.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's your eyes. Quick and intense. I bet you never miss a detail, You like what you see? So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you? Blow out your voice?
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
Emma Jean? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
That's not important. Just tell me where she is.
She's not a friend of mine, honey. Just someone who stops into the club from time to time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What'll it be?
Magnolia.
Something I can do for you, gorgeous?
Do you know Emma Jean...
That depends on...
Her family hired me to find out what happened to her.
Sorry. I really couldn't say.
Order up. A forever hold
Hey, Magnolia.
damn mouth shut.
You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
That depends on what...
I'm trying to help her.
No need to get impatient with me. I just don't consider it polite to gossip to any stranger who walks into the club.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Emma Jean, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know? Where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
You're becoming quite a regular. Well, the beer still tastes the same. Like shit.
You're blocking my light, doll.
Entertainments down the stairs.
Gotta admit, Magnolia's got a hell of a voice. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls at Diamond City, that's for damn sure.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
If I'm not here, drinking this swill Charlie calls beer, I'm usually over at the Hotel Rexford. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Who?
Oh, it's on! I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out!
Starting to have fun. I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Over there! Get him!
You're messing with me. Do things around here.
What's that? Someone there. Who's there? Over to gut to know right there. Gonna be a good fight. Hello, die! Lay down, die!
We have company. I swear I heard something. Huh?
This is no game, human!
That's what I
Time's
call a
up.
confirmed kill. What?
Fire in the hole! Playing games with me, huh?
Watch out! Getting wasted! I got your back! Move! You gotta reload sometime, asshole!
Piss me off!
That's it.
Trick. You teach me that sometime.
Got it.
Pretty sure we're not alone. You hear that?
Playtime's over!
I'm feeling hot.
I'm all over this!
Nice.
Beginning startup sequence. Unknown. Hardware detected. Auxiliary BIOS detect.
Hey, buddy.
Startup sequence complete. Dispensing sample for approval by technician. How would you describe the testing sample provided?
Cold and refreshing. Do you know how long it's been since I had cold beer?
Very good. I appear to be operating at an optimal level. Shall we commence delivery to the Hotel Rexford?
Change of plans. I've decided to keep you myself.
Understood. Are you ready to set the parameter home at this time?
What do you mean by home?
The default location where I will begin normal operation. Home can be reassigned after normal. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Very good. Home. Parameter accepted. Beginning transit.
What the?
I'll find you. Where'd that little bitch go?
Die!
Nice.
Disappearing act, huh?
Find useful on him?
to die!
Find him! Find him!
Need help here!
Sorry. Should have just run.
Hey.
Well, nice to be on the open road. Good neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
Never lived there, so I wouldn't know.
You're better off for it. Trust me. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City's goons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Setting up shop? What do you mean?
I needed somewhere to hang out so that people could find me when they required my services. The folks in Good Neighbor tended to not ask too many questions, which suited my needs. So, I made a deal with Hancock and started waiting for the caps to roll in.
Caps are pretty important.
You're goddamn right they are. Right now, I need every cap I can get.
I'm not paying you a single cap more than we agreed.
I'm not trying to gouge you for more caps. I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you. It's those two those two idiots you saw me talking to at the third rail. Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the Gunners. And I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
How many caps do you need?
I'm not sure. Honestly, that's not even what concerns me the most. I'm wondering how I'm going to pull it off. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care.
can't take my...
Kill from me. This shouldn't take long.
Negative contact. Hostile utilizing stealth tactics.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
What a letdown.
Hey there.
Get out of my
Damn
face.
gunners, this place locked down pretty tight.
Get out of my face.
Hey,
What's up?
I need to ask you something.
Here you go.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
Hey,
What do you want? Well, this should send a message to the gunners to stay off my...
you aren't afraid the gunners will retaliate?
The way these lunatics act, you'd think they would. But I know better. For the gunners, it's always about the bottom line. And they just lost this entire way station, and that cost them big. Besides, they have no way of knowing I was involved. Anyway, I guess I owe you a favor now. After all, you hired me, but I'm the one that dragged you out here.
You don't owe me. You clearly needed the help.
Sure, but I like everything to remain nice and even. And you're one up on me. Tell you what, I'm going to give you back the caps you paid me in Good Neighbor. I'll still stick with you because that was part of the original deal, but now we're even. There you go. I guess we're done here. Lead on, boss. Well, they're not going to need that stuff anymore.
There we go.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected. Surprise contact. Engaging.
Can't find him. Damn it.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face. Step right this way and...
I'm just looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
I just need to make sure she's okay.
You've got my word. She's fine. She's just staying in her room right now. Not that it's any of your business, but...
Last mistake you'll ever make.
Relationship trouble. You know it is. She's not anybody until she cools off.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. No offense, but you know how women can get sometimes.
I killed the last guy who was running this scam, in case that matters to you.
Maybe they'd rather spend the last few seconds of their lives with a gaping hole in their chest.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with, pal.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Well, actually it was Edward, but close enough.
Edward, who works for Jack. I know Jack was behind this. He's always trying to control me.
It wasn't Jack. It was your mother who wanted you found.
I'm fine, as you can see. I was just waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses. But since you've already gone to all this trouble, I may as well leave now. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Bad feeling about this place.
Hear me now, Edward.
Hi.
Not now.
Whoever lives here must have made a
The
deal
signal
with the
is
devil.
strangely weak.
Oh my
Edward,
God, it's
switch
happening.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Gee, now. How's this?
Oh, that's stunning. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Tell it all. I've lost him.
Well, Jack, if these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way.
Come on,
I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
Let's go.
Good. I'll explain on the way. Hold on. Weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. She's fine.
Oh, good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go. Ready? Oh, you should know what we're going to be dealing with. Father is confined in for his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. It's the fact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused tightly with his nervous system. You may have guessed by now that my family and I have lived for a very long time, thanks to the serum derived from my blood. I discovered the alterations to his blood in some of my early attempts to remove the artifact. I eventually isolated the anomalous compounds, which led to the serum treatment we use. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest, Father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back.
Find someone who me to kick their ass!
Where the hell did they go? Axes to grind. Hell, I have a ton of them.
Engaging.
Almost there. Let's hope we're not too late. Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
I heard that this place was an insane asylum. I heard that this place was an insane... Oh, man. This thing was blown to bits.
Lefty's right about this being where that new juice is coming from? Hell yeah. How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like it. I cashed in some favors for people who Lefty does like. You just saw because you never got a taste.
You damn. The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
Somebody spent a lot on these mercs. Must be something worth guarding in here.
Huh? You're gonna fucking pay for that!
Starting to have fun.
I've done this for
How much you got left in you?
Edward, how bad are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined. To reach Lorenzo. For some reason.
Bingo. Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
What the?
Oh.
Confirmed kill. I swear I heard something. Oh, no you don't!
They certainly seem to have arrived.
Waste of time. Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
We never used this wing. Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what will run. What a mess. Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom floor.
Getting
Come on.
bad vibes from this place. We shouldn't be here.
I don't know, like he ever tells us anything.
Those mercs. Someone there? Yes.
Shit. Lost.
We don't have time for this!
Break every bone in your body.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
I'll make like it hurt.
Got a minute?
They managed to free Lorenzo before I can stop them. It's not worth thinking about.
Where'd that little...
Stubborn! I'll give you that. Playing games with me, huh? Only a fucking coward hides. Fucking...
This will take us to the basement.
Heads up.
Need some? What's up?
Your thoughts?
Don't bother reasoning with a raider. A bullet between the eyes is all they understand.
Basement.
Would need the key. Hey there.
We need to hurry. Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
All those assholes upstairs and they still can't stop these clowns. Come on,
Those idiots are trying to shut down the umbrella. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out. We need to get in there and stop.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
I will stop this.
Powers have grown, Jack. The art still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I'm happy to teach you too.
You know I'll let you out until I can remove the artifact. See, Lucifer's ball. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Shit, they're breaking through the security doors. Hurry it up!
Your men upstairs don't seem to have been of much use. Abilities. That's it. I can feel my strength returning. Now I will finally be free.
There's still one chance. I just need a moment to enter the failsafe codes. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me. Open this door and let me out.
Do not listen to him. This is what he... Surely you can see that.
Everything my son has told you about is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
Hurry! His powers are returning.
Do the right thing. Let me out of here. Please, just open the door.
That's it! Don't worry, this Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! You would have fed upon me here forever if you'd had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
Excuse me.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
What would he have done if he'd gotten free?
Oh, he would have killed both of us. And then the rest of my family. And that would only have been the beginning. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now... it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No. I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
We're splitting all that, right? Yeah?
Bingo.
You off somewhere else, or what?
Hey there.
I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. Still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter now.
Heads up.
Yeah, what is it? Need something?
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
You crazy?
I don't think we've met yet. Heard you're